For our next segment, we have here Fnatic. Thank you guys for being here, sharing your thoughts and comments with us today. So now we will open the floor to questions from the media. Please remember, raise your hand and we call on you. Our first question is from Sierra Frisbee.
Yeah, I have a little bit lighter or funnier question maybe for Alpha here. There was this joke of the curse of kind of standing up and like trash talking the other team or like waving to them during timeouts where like after you did it, it was like, oh, you didn't win another round on Lotus or oh, you went to OT after celebrating. Do you think that was kind of just like karma or a curse or what do you think of like that chance that that happened?
I mean, it's not about being cursed because I watch a lot of match and last year when the Boostio win the champions, he was always standing up. And yesterday when Sentinels playing, Zes was standing up. I think it wasn't cursed. We just today we played bad. It wasn't cursed or something. We just played bad.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next question is from Arnam.
Hey guys, consideration on the loss. My question is for Booster. Uh, do you think the slow start on the first map led to uh led to the loss in the first map? And going to Abyss, it was again a slow start, but you guys did manage to come back. But at the end, you didn't cross the finish line. What do you think was the reason behind the slow start in both the games?
Um, we threw like a few rounds. Our comms just weren't there. We weren't seeing the gaps in certain rounds. And so we threw and then we went 3-3 and we managed to bring it back despite, in my opinion, it should have been a 5-0 at least. Well, 4-1, I'd say. Had we won the pistol because that pistol should never be lost. And then yeah, I think then we just started going into panic mode. We started getting a bit too flustered. People started getting emotional. Then we start talking more instead of just kind of focusing on the game and enjoying the game. Obviously, it's hard to enjoy it when we're throwing or like there's rounds that we should have won. And then, yeah, once the mood kind of drops, it's very difficult for anyone to perform or thrive in. So it was kind of a slow burn after that. Some people go quiet and some, yeah, it was just like bit rubbish really from the Lotus side. But it could have gone either way. If we'd actually won the first pistol, we could have started off snowballing. And then on Abyss, we just need to clean up our trading, I guess, sometimes. But it's so difficult, you know, we were on stage and we're literally shit in the bed. And yeah, it's just LAN matches, you know. It's just it is what it is. So it's you look back at it and you'll be like, well, we could have won if we'd been a bit more composed, but at the same time, it's just tough.
Just to follow up quick on it, do you think it was off day for everyone in the team, or was it just you guys came prepared, but it wasn't the day?
No, I'm. Everyone had their individual rounds. Hero on Abyss, Durka also on Abyss, and then Alfie with his clutch 2, and Chronicle with his as well. So like everyone was shooting and getting the frags that they needed to get. It's just like the easy rounds. We're just losing the easy ones, and that was the problem. Like when you're given a 5v3, you have to convert it. It's so free. But we like I said, we just we lose a guy and then we just lose to solo deaths in stupid ways on both maps, and then it's just it's just Valorant, you know. It's discipline from practice goes into a real game, or it's just us not really knowing fully what to do. We're uncomfortable, so but also we do really well sometimes when we are uncomfortable and when we're talking and stuff. We can sometimes pull it out. It's just today we got too emotional, I think, and then it ruined the vibes.
Thank you, and all the best for your next match.
Cheers.
Okay, next question is from Andres.
Hi guys, my name is Andres. I work for Prince Esports. I'd like to start by giving you all a lot of encouragement. I know it's difficult and frustrating to lose like this, but I know from firsthand that you guys tend to come back in toughest moments. In fact, while I was looking at your Iris map, I was reminded of the comeback you had against Loud on Icebox, where you were able to come back from a 3-11 again deficit. And my question is for Dirk and Booster. I know you play much better under pressure in the lower bracket. You have mostly done well. Will we see more Fnatic in this tournament? And how do you look against your next opponent, G2, the Leather Vein and European Classic?
I don't know. For myself, I don't really feel any pressure going to lower brackets. Like it feels like another day. Usually, we did that for many years in a row now, many events. So I think we're chilling on that. Especially myself. I don't know. Like I am not really stressed about lower bracket. I'm more happy because I know other teams like to kind of stress out on that. And yeah, for me, I don't know, G2 match, I know it's like European special, but I don't know. I think they got too scared of us in Europe and went to NA. So I don't know. It's gonna be a good match, I think. I mean, they're doing really good. Yeah, we'll see tomorrow, I guess.
Oh, thank you so much. Next question is from Pedro Romero.
Hey guys, likewise, commiserations on the loss. Hopefully you guys can bounce back in the next match. Got a question for the coach. Given a little bit of what both said about what went down in both maps in this series, I kind of want to have you expand on the first map specifically, and given the fact that the first map has mostly been one of the team's strongest maps this year. I mean, what do you think was the biggest reason from your point of view as to why basically things didn't go your way?
I mean, yeah, you're right. We're one of the best Lotus teams in the world. But we lost that pistol 4v2 on the A site. Just no one said anything or was aware of that opening through the front of the site, and it just broke the team. And it didn't matter what happened or what we said from then on. It was just like we just weren't in the mood. Like even the rounds that we won after that, like I think we went down 0-3 and then we won 3 in a row or something. They were like messy, like chaotic wins where they kind of we just won a few gunfights. So yeah, I don't know. It was just just losing that 4v2. It was just from there we just couldn't recover. We couldn't communicate properly, and we just weren't focused. We weren't using our freeze times effectively. We weren't using mid rounds effectively. It was just chaos. Yeah, and we couldn't fix it.
Okay, thanks so much. Next question is from Arda.
Hi again. Am I audible? Hello, am I
Yeah.
audible?
Yeah, we can hear
Okay, cool. My question is again for Booster. Of course, this is not the favorable situation. You guys and both G2 wants to face each other in an elimination match. But I remember you talking about facing Valen, and since you haven't faced him earlier, at any of the international match games, what will be the mindset coming to the game? And looking at their match and your match today, how confident are you going towards tomorrow's game?
I think it will be up to first off, it'll be fun to play against G2 because we haven't played against them that team ever. And they've been to events with us and we've somehow managed to dodge each other. So firstly, it'll be fun to play them. And secondly, I think the results are really based on us. Like we are our biggest losers, our biggest competition. Like it didn't feel today Heretics were that good. It was just we felt like pretty dog. And yeah, I mean, I got 9 frags in 2 maps, so there we go. So yeah, when it comes to G2, it just really depends how the boys feel. If they do what their roles are, and if they bring the atmosphere and keep the atmosphere, like even on the Abyss comeback, then people were starting to feel it again, and then we started to play well. There's no mystery why we are good. It's when the atmosphere is good. And if we start panicking, then we're going to lose to G22, and then the boys are going to be going home. So, but whatever happens. It's just up to us whether we want to stay in this tournament or not and do our job.
Thank you.
So much. We don't have more questions in the call. Maybe we have one more question here in the room. against that window. So thank you, Fnatic, for being here, and good luck in your next match.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, you are ready. Welcome back, everyone. For the next segment, we have here Team Heretics. Congratulations for your victory. Thank you for being here and sharing your experience from today's match. Now we open the floor to questions from the media. So we will be starting with. Hey guys, can you hear me on the call? Yeah. Okay. I have one question from CFFC.
Someone's got to go first. I will. Congratulations on the victory, guys. After Lev's win earlier today, and this can go to anybody, Tex commented that he thought you guys were actually going to win the match against Fnatic because you're good against a structured playstyle like Fnatic's, as you just kind of run around and abuse your individual skill, to quote him. What do you think of this description of your team, and how do you think your actual playstyle compares or contrasts to Lev's, since that's the team you'll be facing off against next?
They're pointing at me, so I guess I'll take it.
That's a good question, by the way.
Yeah, it's a good
That's
question.
a very good question.
I mean,
Appreciate it.
I think like we have a good balance of individual skill and macro. For me, it's good that he thinks like that, because then he has no idea how we play. So yeah, he's in for a shock if that's how he thinks we play. So honestly, it's good.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, honestly.
Yeah. So we'll see. If he thinks it's pure individual skill, then he's going to get individual skill, but he's also going to get much more in that when we play him.
Thank you, and I look forward to the match then.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Next question is from Alan.
So this is a question for everyone who is willing to answer this. And my question is, so Heretics, for now, you have been 3 consecutive wins in the Champions and very good status. But I want to know from your point of view, your personal point of view, that if you have to give yourself a grade from like out of 10, how satisfied will you feel right now? And how confident are you feeling right now about going into the grand final and get the trophy?
Yeah, I think out of 10. I mean, obviously it's satisfying. I think we all knew, like, if we just played how we did in our practice, like, we'd beat them. We're playing really good at the moment. Our form is very, very good. So for me, this is very satisfying. Probably at least like a 6.5, at least a 6.5, maybe 7, maybe 8, I don't know. But yeah, no, I think I don't know. I think if we keep up this form, like, there's no way that we don't make grand finals. And yeah, I mean, that's all our goal, right? Is to go grand finals, win, lift the trophy. I don't think any of us, like, right now, after how we're playing, will want anything less. So yeah.
Okay, thank you and congrats.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have another question from Andres.
Good afternoon, guys. Congratulations on the win against Fnatic and reaching the top 6 in the world. My question is for Minivu and Ilsinho. Are there a lot of people who say that you are the best duelist and the best coach in the world? Do you have a message for the people who say this and the other ways, like Lucas Rojo, who say that you never changed rounds and that you were a broken team?
My God.
I can't believe
There's some things that I just won't comment on because it's not worth my time and energy. And Mr. Rojo is one of them. I've worked with him. I know exactly how he works. Amaranth. Yeah, Amaranth also plays a big part. I know, honestly. Like, I don't really care about what other people say. I don't really care about what other people say about how we change. Like, I think it's very, very easy. The reason that, look, if you watch any team at Champions, not any team can change every single round they play, every second or every game they play. Like, our calendar is so rough. You don't get time to change maps. We change comps a lot compared to other teams. Every single team we played against, not many of them change much because they can't. So yeah, when it comes to Mr. Lucas, I think it's very easy to say when you're not in our position, because you just don't have the time to change everything. And I think we've done a pretty good job of changing things up and keeping people on their toes. Yeah, for Domi, like Domi has the potential to be the best duelist in the world. He showed it throughout stage 1, and I'm confident he can show it again throughout Champions. So, yeah.
The question was for me as well, but I couldn't add more. It was a good answer. I agree.
Oh, Minibu, I have one question for you. How do you feel now? I remember you were taking a rest from stage 2 because you were so like abrumated from all the work doing on the school and game and on tournaments. How do you feel now? You're better. You're doing that. You're better on this. How do you feel mentally?
I don't know the meaning of the word you just said, but I guess I'm gonna assume it means like overwhelmed. So yeah, I feel way better now because I can focus on Valorant purely and there is not a lot of distractions. Yeah, I'm happy to be here with the boys. Like we spent like I think 8 months together already, and yeah, I'm just happy that I am like I can be a part of this beautiful journey and beautiful team. And of course, I'm super happy to play in Champions. Like that's every Valorant player dream, you know.
Can I say something
Yeah.
quickly? I think Minibu is the best duelist in the world. I'm just saying this because he's not baiting like any other duelist. So like KD is nothing in this game in my opinion. If I'm on top, if Wood on top, it's thanks to Domi. He's not baiting. He's playing the game how he should play. That's why we are good as a team. And yeah, that's it. He's the best.
Thank you, Enes.
Thank you so much for your answers, guys, and I hope you get more wins on this tournament and win champions. You are like a lot of brothers.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. We have one question here in the room.
Hello, guys. Congrats with the win. So my first question is not very serious, but like Benji would Rians, what did you eat for breakfast today? Those pistol rounds and
Halal
Yorkie
boys.
phones.
Halal guys.
Hello, boys.
Halal boys. Guys, no?
Is it hello, guys?
Yes, it's guys.
Oh, hello, guys. We just had some like chicken and rice, basically.
What we gonna eat? What we gonna order?
I don't know. I'm gonna order a lot of meat, a lot of food, a lot of meat,
I'm so
protein.
hungry.
Yeah, me too.
I have 2 more questions. First question is to Wood. Like playing against Fnatic, do you feel like more confident compared to playing with the teams from other regions? Because like what we've seen today, I think it was like very confident play, or is it just that your team evolving and you're just reaching your final form?
Yeah, I think it's like we are evolving as a team. Everyone is crisp individual performance. So it's above with my performance. Like actually, I'm feeling more confidence like while playing with the other regions other than EMEA, because we are already playing with the EMEA every season, every match, and I'm always like boring, you know, again EMEA match, like it's like not giving me confidence. But when I play with the other regions, I'm saying, okay, it's gonna be a banger match, and I'm feeling more confident. So yeah, it's like not like that. It's like crossed.
Got it. Love to hear it. And my second question is to the coach. Since we heard your description from Leviathan, I think it would be only fair if you give like, you know, the description of their team in the same manner. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I think Leviathan are a very good team. They have very good players. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have anything bad to say about any of the teams in Champions. Like every single team we're going to come up against is strong, and they have their own unique playstyles. And I think Leviathan are one of them. Like they've got some of the best players in the world in their team. 2 world champions, I think, right? Maybe, possibly, yeah. So they're an incredible team. Like even against Fnatic today, even though we won that first map, I think it was 13-3, it's not easy. Like those rounds are not easy. We won some crazy clutches. It's gonna be the same. So yeah, they're a good team. I respect them. But if we play our game like Benji said, for me, I just want to focus on every game. I don't care about winning champions. Like to me, that if you asked me that 6 months ago, is crazy. Like even the thought of that. So I just want to stay focused on whoever we play next and not think about the upper bracket, the final, the grand final. Like every team is good, and Leviathan are one of the best teams in the world. So yeah, I have a lot of respect for them.
Thank you so much. And we have a last question from Andres.
My last question is for Benji Fishy.
Yes.
You are currently top 6 in the world. You are getting closer to your goal of being the faker of Valorant. Having results like second in kickoff, second in Shanghai, second in EMEA 2 times in a row. How do you feel about the team and yourself, knowing that you are closer to this?
Yeah, man, it feels really good. I mean, looking back on the year, I think like what we are now compared to what we were at like kickoff, Madrid, even like Shanghai, stage 2, stage 1, like I think right now is by far the best form that we've ever been in. Like we're getting very close to being like unbeatable, I think. I mean, I don't want to jinx it, but I think we're very close to being there. I think if we
You already did, bro.
What?
You already jinxed it.
Oh well, too late. It is what it is. Even if we get beaten, we're still gonna go through low brackets. Doesn't matter. But yeah, man. Like I think as long as we just keep up what we're doing now, there's nothing that's gonna stop us. And in terms of the Faker of Valorant, I think I've still got a bit of a way to go. I think Faker's a different level, but one champs win would start off nicely. So yeah.
Cool. Thank you so much.
I have last more. To be honest, guys, I see you as brothers. That your parents are Nielsen and Weber. Seeing you screaming, hugging, and all of that on the stage, I always see that reactions on Twitter from Team Heretics media, and it's so cool having a team that it's so brotherhood. That their brotherhood is so huge. Congratulations on that.
Thank you very much.
Low teams reach that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So that was the last question. Thank you, Team Heretics, for being here. Congratulations once again on your victory.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I get votes inside?